Alright guys, so welcome to another video. Today we're going to do something slightly different. In this video we're going to discuss how much money YouTube paid me for my very first check. So this video is in no way, shape, or form made for me to boast about what I've made on YouTube, but simply to talk about the realities of being a small YouTuber here on this platform. I'm going to be showing you guys my analytics page so you guys can see exactly what I made. And if you're deciding to start a YouTube channel, you know what to expect as a small YouTube creator going forward. I will also be showing you guys how long it took me to get my actual first payout. And some of you are actually going to be surprised. It wasn't a month, it wasn't 2 months. It was definitely a little longer than that. And I will show you guys everything. Also, stick around because at the end I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on YouTube for those of you who are looking to get started. But before we do that, I'm going to give you guys a bit of a background story about myself and my YouTube journey. Before we get started, I'm going to ask you guys to play a little game with me. Take a guess in the comment section down below how much you think YouTube paid me for my very first check. I'm going to do a contest, and the first person who comments it right, or whoever gets the closest, will win a $50 gift card. You don't have to subscribe or like the video to enter the contest, but I would really appreciate it if you guys did. So go ahead and smash that like button and smash that subscribe button for me. It's free. So I've been uploading commentary / reaction content on this channel since March 29th of this year. This isn't by any means my very first go at YouTube. I've been making videos on and off since 2018 when I was living in Korea. I took a break from making YouTube videos, and when I came back at the end of 2019, I started making videos again. At the time, I was actually running a cooking channel that I had to stop because life happens sometimes, you know? In 2021 and 2022, I did absolutely nothing in regards to YouTube. I was not mentally and economically in the right place to be focusing any energy on YouTube. I was more focused on getting my mental and my life together, and so that's what I did. So at the beginning of this year, I said to myself that I was finally going to take YouTube serious, and I began making content again. Now, I did begin at the start of the year, but the content that I was making was way different than what I'm making now. I wasn't doing reaction, or I wasn't doing commentary stuff. For context, this channel was not monetized when I began posting videos again, but I did already have over 500 subscribers to work with from when I previously posted in 2018. So that was a bit of help because I was halfway through the requirements for monetization on YouTube, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Now, I know you can also get monetized now with shorts, which I believe it's 1,000 subscribers still, but you need like 9 or 10 million, don't quote me exactly, 9 or 10 million views in a month on your shorts to get monetized on YouTube. But yeah, I don't really remember when I got this channel monetized, but I know I was already monetized when I started posting the content that I'm posting now. So far this year, I've uploaded a total of 75 videos and 44 shorts. My biggest problem with creating content for YouTube has always been my consistency. I have always had problems starting a channel and staying consistent enough to see positive results. A lot of us expect instant gratification, and so when we don't get the results that we're expecting, we quit, and that's what happened to me. But this time, I actually went into it with a much more mature mind about the situation, and I really expected it to take some time, and I mean, it has. I have 10,000 subscribers now. That's nowhere near where I would like to be on YouTube, right? But again, everything is a work in progress. Plus, I'm still finding my way through the platform, and I'm trying to make content that's unique to who I really am. I'm constantly experimenting with new techniques in my videos and new ways of presenting my content. Now, my expectations going into making YouTube videos were very low. Most people think that monetization is the goal. That's not the case. When you get monetized, that's simply the beginning of your journey on YouTube. It's not the end. That's like the first milestone, your YouTube career, not the end all be all. Once you get monetized on YouTube, that's when the real grind begins. When you first get monetized, unless one of your videos goes like insanely viral, you're more than likely just to be making a few cents a day. You're not going to be making much money. That's the case for most YouTubers. For example, in my very first month of being monetized, I made a little over $2. And that was me putting out like 3 videos a week, I think. Obviously, I'm going to show you guys when we go over the analytics, But yeah, it wasn't much. I didn't make much. But again, my expectations were low because I've seen videos like this one. those are the motivational stories for me. Those who made nothing and kept going. And so I was fully aware that I wasn't going to make much starting out. I've also spent thousands of dollars on this channel. Way more money than I expect to make back maybe for the next 2 years. Who knows? But again, that's just part of the expectations that I've set for myself, and that's what helps me stay grounded. Without accounting for my video equipment, I've spent thousands of dollars on services like video editing, thumbnails, SEO, channel art, and stuff like that for my channel. But that's because I'm blessed right now. I'm in a position in life where I can afford to do that for myself. I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm more committed than ever before, because I can afford to do these things now. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into the analytics of my channel. All right, so right here I have what I've made. So I got monetized in March. Again, remember guys, I was making different content. So that content is what had, helped me get monetized. But my first monetization month was March, and I made a grand total of $2.43. That's what I made that month. And again, the next month, if you look at it here, I made $2.46. So it wasn't much different. And again, this was me posting 2 to 3 videos a week. And then in May, it doubled to $4.74. So that's good. We see some growth there. Then in June, it went to $6.83, which again, good because we're seeing growth. Now, not sure why it's showing February here in the middle of it, but I made $6.86. So what I'm guessing is actually, if I'm reading this correctly, they have the revenue basically by how much it's made over time. And I guess in February, I made more money than I made in March. So I guess I was already monetized in February and I made $6.86. Then July, that jumped more than doubled to $14.71. August, I made $20. So yeah, for the month of August, that's pretty good. Made $6 more. September was my biggest month to date. At that point, I had a video that garnered 13,000 views, which was my video about the pink sauce lady. And that one made me $58. And as you can see so far in October, which is still ongoing as of the making of this video, I've made $108.77. So also almost doubling what I made in the month of September. Now, if I go over to my AdSense account, this is what I made for my very first check from YouTube. $110.11. So if you commented down below and you got it right or were close to it, you will be getting a gift card. And trust me, I will know if you edited the comment. So if I see that the comment is edited, because it means you might have already watched the video and then wanted to edit your answer, then you will not qualify for the gift card. So it has to be an original comment. But yeah, as you guys can see, the growth there every month was something better, something more, and I'm not making a lot of money by any means. I made $100 last month, and seems like I'll be making another $100 and something this month, which is great and I'm grateful for. But it's not a lot of money, but it's something, and it shows. The growth shows my content getting better, which means more people were watching, which also means more ads being played, which turns into more money for me. Shows, the growth shows, and I really appreciate you guys for it. Now, on to our tips. Okay, so tip number 1. So I have a friend who I've been trying to encourage to start a YouTube channel on what he loves, which is gardening and raising animals. When I told him he should start a YouTube channel, he said to me, but I don't know anything about YouTube. I don't know anything about cameras, recording, editing, anything. And my tip to him, which is the tip that I'm going to give to you, is just start. Just start. YouTube is like any other thing that you do. You have to do it and do it consistently to get better. Obviously, you must also be self-aware and critique your own stuff to be able to learn and grow. But the most important thing is to just start. Second tip for YouTube is to invest in some decent equipment. You don't need the best cameras or the best mics, but you do need something. If you can't afford a camera, use your phone. Most phones have really good cameras anyways nowadays, so using your phone won't really hinder your ability to make high quality content on YouTube. Make sure you invest in a decent mic. A Blue Yeti is only $100. If that's too much, a Blue Snowball could also work. There are a ton of low budget options for you to get started. But ultimately, definitely invest in some equipment. If you want to know what I'm currently using for my setup, there are links to my equipment in the description box below. Tip number 3, make small improvements in every video. If you go back in my channel and you look at my very first video I made, and you look at my videos today, you can see a huge difference in how my content looks. Watch tutorials, read books, guides, take courses, do anything to help you improve your content from video to video. Tip number 4, if you're just starting out, don't get discouraged. YouTube takes time, and while there are people who get monetized quickly, everyone's journey is not the same on YouTube. Just keep at it and don't give up or get discouraged. Just keep improving and make videos your audience wants to see. And 5th and final tip, which is also the most important tip of all, stay consistent. Consistency is the most important thing on YouTube. Set a schedule that's realistic for you. If you want to do one video a week that comes out every Saturday at noon, do that. But make sure you stick to that schedule. For example, I post 2 videos a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so my regular viewers know to expect them every Tuesday and Thursday night. It also helps the algorithm know that you're consistent, and it may begin recommending your content. So in conclusion, do I plan to quit my day job and stop going to school to make YouTube content full time? YouTube doesn't pay me enough for me to be able to do that. Although technically I could do that. I actually don't have to work if I don't want to. I wouldn't quit school, but if I wanted to, I could quit my job and work on YouTube full time. But that's not what I want to do. That's not what's on the cards. If I make $100 a month every month for the next 2 years, it still wouldn't cover what I've spent so far on this channel. Will I continue to make content? Yes, because I generally enjoy content and interacting with people who comment on my videos. And thank you to all of you who watch my videos, because realistically, without any of you, none of this is possible. You guys who are watching my content are the reason I do this every week. Thank you for that. And I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to end it here. Peace.